Some people's veins look like they're about to burst through their skin. Others train just as hard and never see a single one. This isn't random, and it's not really about effort. There's actual science behind why veins show, and by the end of this, you'll know exactly what's in your control and what isn't. Vein visibility comes down to 3 stacked factors: genetics, body fat percentage, and blood flow in the moment. Miss any one of these, and your veins stay hidden no matter how hard you train. Start with genetics, because this is the part most people get wrong. Some people are simply born with veins positioned closer to the skin's surface, determined by the thickness of the connective tissue layer between skin and vein. Thinner tissue means more visible veins, regardless of how lean or muscular someone is. This is why some fit people never show much vascularity, and some average-looking people have forearms that look like a roadmap. You can't train your way around this layer, it's structural, but genetics only sets the ceiling. Body fat percentage decides how close you get to it. Every layer of fat sitting between your skin and your veins pushes them further from the surface. This is why vein visibility increases dramatically as body fat drops, especially once you get below around 12% for men and 20% for women. Above that range, even someone with naturally shallow veins often won't show much. Below it, veins that were always there start becoming visible for the first time. This is where training actually matters, just not in the way people assume. Building muscle doesn't directly make your veins pop. What it does is push your veins outward as the muscle underneath grows, while simultaneously making the fat layer above proportionally thinner. Bigger muscle, less fat between skin and vein, more visible vascularity. It's an indirect effect, but it's a real one. Now the third factor, blood flow, which is why your veins look completely different depending on the exact moment you check them. Blood vessels dilate under specific conditions: heat, low body fat, high blood pressure in the moment, and especially during and right after resistance training. This is why your forearm veins might be nearly invisible in the morning and clearly visible 20 minutes into a workout. Your body is temporarily pumping more blood volume into that area, widening the vessels. So if you actually want your veins to show, here's exactly what to do, based on all 3 factors. First, drop body fat through a sustained calorie deficit. This is non-negotiable. No amount of training pushes veins to the surface through a thick fat layer. Track your intake, prioritize protein to protect muscle, and be patient. This is the single biggest lever you control. Second, build the muscle underneath, especially in the areas you want. Vascularity, forearms, biceps, and calves respond fastest. Wrist curls and reverse curls target the forearm flexors and extensors directly. Farmer's carries, heavy dumbbells in each hand, walking for time, build forearm size and grip strength simultaneously. Calf raises, both standing and seated, build the lower leg muscle that pushes surface veins outward. Third, manipulate blood flow right before you actually want visible veins. Do a short pump-focused session beforehand, high reps, short rest, targeting the area you want to show. This temporarily dilates the vessels in that region. Staying well hydrated also helps, since dehydration actually shrinks blood volume and makes veins less visible, not more, despite what people assume. Fourth, reduce sodium and water retention in the day or 2 beforehand if you're chasing a specific look for an event or photo. Excess water retention sits just under the skin and can mute vein definition, even at low body fat. Veins aren't a mystery. They're biology, responding to exactly the same variables that control the rest of your physique: fat loss, muscle growth, and blood flow. Master those 3, and your veins will show you the results whether genetics gave you a head start or not.